Hello, my very most beautiful Gemini. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your January mid-monthly reading. Now this is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Gemini, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Gemini's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, we are going to take a look and see what's going on for you. We are doing your element spreads. We're going to take a look at all the energies that are at play for you guys for the rest of January. So for your air energy, we have your thoughts and your communication. For your water energy, we have your emotions, what your emotions are going to be looking like, and what your intuition is trying to tell you. For your earth energy, we have what you're trying to ground, what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to make happen, what you're trying to manifest, and what your stability looks like. And then for your fire energy, guys, we have what you are creating and what you're destroying. So this is nice, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Moon card. Seven of Wands in the reverse and King of Cups in the reverse. So there's definitely something here, okay? Yeah, it feels like a very confused, very unsure, kind of doubtful, guarded energy, okay? And maybe even a little bit emotionally overwhelming at times too, a little bit stressed, okay? Trying really hard to handle the emotions and handle things as they come, but, you know, sometimes it's harder than others is what it's kind of feeling like. The Moon card, just not 100% sure, not 100% clear about what to do moving forward, how to get out of this energy or what's coming, you know, where you're going, you know, just a very unclear energy. Even the Seven of Wands to me can be a card in the reverse, can be a card of having doubts sometimes. And I feel like that, especially that energy from it with this Moon card, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look and see what else we got going on. But for our thoughts, we have the Temperance card in the reverse. So yeah, you know, the Temperance is the alchemical process of transforming one thing into another. So I do feel like there's something here about some kind of situation you're in. And guys, keep in mind, this can resonate at work, at business. This can be a friendship, a family member, like a friendship, you know, a family relationship. It can be you know, a lover as well. So just take these energies however they're playing out for you. But it doesn't look like there's some kind of situation that you're just unclear about, having a lot of doubts about, and really stressed about, really in your head about. Temperance, I feel like you want to get out of this energy. You want to kind of heal from something, or you want to transform something, okay? And you could be feeling a lack of patience, like you just want to be over it already. You just want it to be, you know, fixed already. You want to be out of whatever, you just want to be out of this energy. You want to know where you're going. You want to know what's going on, okay? So a little bit of a frustration energy going on in your thoughts. And you can even see that in your communication. Some of you guys could be, you know, there could be experiencing a lack of communication with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There could be a lack of honest or positive communication with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It can also be kind of a truth-seeking energy. You just want to get to, you know, you just want some answers, okay? And some of you guys with the energy showing up in the reverse could also just be holding back. Okay, so you could be keeping a lot to yourself at this time as well. Now, I do feel like there is some kind of past situation, whether this is a past job or whether this is a past business, a friendship, you know, a lover. There's something from the past, okay? Even if it's just an experience, okay? Maybe like something that happened, like a traumatic experience. So, you know, a loss of a job, or, you know, something that didn't work out. There could be that experience coming over with you as well with this Six of Cups energy. But this is where your emotions are. So really, really kind of stuck in the past, okay? Really thinking about things. And guys, we are in Mercury retrograde. That does tend to bring up stuff from the past, but it does that because if it's bringing it up, okay, it's because it hasn't been healed, it hasn't been dealt with, okay? So it's bringing it up so that you can examine it again, so that you can heal it and release it. That's why it's coming up, okay? So there's definitely some kind of an emotional trigger here. Something, you know, is coming up, and I feel like you're very stuck in the past, and whether that's on some kind of past hurt or a past experience, or whether it's a past person, you know, there's definitely something going on here. And I feel like you're trying to get out of this. I feel like a lot of you guys are like, why Am I not healed already? Like, why am I still affected by this? Whatever that situation is for you. Some of you guys could just want answers, okay? I feel like a lack of patience and a lot of frustration when it comes to this past energy. Just like, why do I still care? Why am I still affected by this? Why is this, every time I think I'm healed from it, every time I, think I'm okay, it comes back and it feels like a punch in the gut all over again. For those of you where this is an experience or a traumatic event, okay, that's kind of what this is feeling like. Now, it doesn't have to be, like we said, we talked about it could be other areas of your life as well, but for those of you who that's resonating for, I do feel like a lot of frustration. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse for what your intuition is trying to tell you. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright to me sometimes can be a lot of self-care vibes, okay? She nurtures everything around her. She's kind of like Superwoman. She can take care. She's like the soccer mom. She can take care of herself, take care of her house, take care of her bills, go to work, pick her kids up, be a great mom. She's just gonna handle everything. But she can handle everything because she knows that she has to take care of herself first. She knows she cannot pour and do everything that she does from an empty cup. Okay, so she really takes care of herself. So sometimes at the very core of it, the Queen of Pentacles to me can speak about self-care. I really do think it's coming in the reverse. There's some need that you really got to focus on yourself. All this energy that you're giving to this past situation or past person, or even whatever the situation that is stressing you out that you're having all these doubts about, if you gave that energy to yourself for a while, what that might look like. There's definitely a need to take care of yourself here. It's coming up in what your intuition is trying to tell you, that you deserve some of this love that you've been giving other situations and giving yourself. Some of this energy that you've been giving out, some of that, you deserve that, okay? So just something to keep in mind there, my loves. Now, I definitely feel like this is something that's really weighing on you, something you're having a hard time with, because for what you're trying to ground is more strength. Okay, you have the strength in the reverse, so feeling like you just can't keep going, feeling like you're not going to get through this. For some of you guys, you feel like it's never going to heal, or you're never going to get out of this situation or something of that nature, but that's just not true. And you can see that by what you're creating is the Chariot. You are moving forward, okay? You are getting there, even if it doesn't feel like it. So I see what you're trying to get is just a more strength. But guys, one of the biggest things that's going to help you with this is keeping out of the past. Okay, they call it a stroll down memory lane for a reason, because you're supposed to take a quick stroll and then get off of it. You cannot post up on memory lane with your lazy boy and Netflix and your beer koozie, okay? We can't do that, because that keeps you in that past energy, and it can bring you really down, and it can be very hard to get back out of it, okay? So it's going to take some work. It's definitely not your fault, okay? It is a very natural thing to have our thoughts go in a certain direction. But it's when we notice that, okay, well, crap, I'm thinking about that again. Okay, it's like redirecting your thought. No, I'm going to put that energy into this, and finding something else to think about, or finding another place to put that energy. Okay, so it's got to be like, it's going to be conscious. It's going to take a while to get yourself out of that, but that's what it's going to take. It's going to have to be conscious and disciplined in order to get you guys out of this this past energy, because when you're in it, it's going to keep you in this low vibe. It's going to be really hard for new things to come in. It's going to be really hard to move forward and to bring in positive things when you're in a very negative vibration. So finding that strength to just have that self-discipline is going to be huge for you guys. Now, what your stability looks like is the Five of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel like there's, things are calming down. Things are settling down, okay? And that's really good. That's really good, because I feel like you can take some of this time for you then, okay? And you are moving forward. What you're creating for the rest of the month is forward movement, but you got to have some faith, okay? The Chariot does call for you to have faith. And then in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, these are not horses, they're Sphinx, and they do represent the mysteries of the universe. And he's getting in the Chariot, and those are driving. Okay, so he doesn't really know where they're going. He doesn't really have a lot of control, but he has faith that it's going to take him somewhere that he's meant to be, and it's going to take him somewhere positive. Okay, so Spirit is saying you can move forward, but you have to have some faith. You have to have some faith in us, okay? We have the Two of Swords in the reverse for what you're destroying. Things are going to be more clear. And honestly, with the Two of Swords, sometimes her hands are not bound. They're not tied. She can just take that blindfold off, and then she could see. Okay? So sometimes we already have truths deep down. And sometimes we already know the truth. We already know, like, maybe what we're doing that's hurting us, or, the truth about a certain person, or this truth about a situation. But sometimes we don't want to face that truth because it's painful. And I do kind of feel like that's an energy that's coming up here, is there's something here that you haven't been wanting to look at or face or to let go of. But I feel like you are destroying that energy with it coming up in the reverse. I do feel like things are going to become a lot more clear for you. You're going to be able to move forward in this energy, okay? But I do feel like it's going to take a little bit of conscious effort. So doing this one thing, really watching your thoughts, doing this one thing, is really going to propel you forward in a really big way towards what's meant for you. So this is what I have for you guys for the rest of the month. Now, if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placement. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can actually resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, though, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.